hold that thought. So, welcome everyone. We're learning Halacha about the Shabbos meals, and we know that there's an obligation to eat on Shabbos 3 meals.
Right. At least one had to be hot.
Shabbos night? No, soon we're going to see what does Seuda means. What is a meal needs to be consistent to all. So, first of all, the 3 meals is Friday night, Shabbos day, and Shabbos afternoon, and Shabbos right before the end of Shabbos, the 3rd meal.
Right.
Why? Who says 3 meals? Where do they take it from? So it says regarding the man, regarding the eating the man, consuming the man, it says about the man 3 times the word hayom. When the Torah speaks about the man, it says 3 times the word hayom. The pasuk goes like this: Vayomer Moshe, Moshe said, Ichlu hayom. Today you should eat it. That's 1 time hayom.
Right.
And then he writes, then the Torah says, Ichlu hayom, eat it today. Why? Ki Shabbos hayom la Hashem. 2nd time hayom. Today is Shabbos to Hashem. Then it says, Hayom lo yisimtzu basada. Today you will not find the man in the field. So the rabbis learned from the 3 times, because it's otherwise it's superfluous. Why would you write 3 times the word Hayom in one pasuk? So from that the rabbis learned that we have an obligation to eat 3 meals, and also women are obligated. It's not only a men's obligation, but also women's obligation. Now, how much do you have to eat in order to fulfill your obligation? It says you have to eat a little bit more than the size of an egg. No, size of an egg is bigger, a beitza, but you have to have a little bit more than the size of an egg. So egg volume, but a little bit more than egg volume. But the avid, after the fact, begin with a meal consists of food that at least first of all the amount has to be more than the size of an egg. Okay, but the avid means after the fact. You can also fulfill the obligation with kazais, with an olive's volume. But that's with the avid. Chatchila has to be a little bit more than the size of an egg. But if you're eating less than the size of an egg, you don't need to say the bracha. You wash your hands, but you don't say the bracha on Netilas Yadayim. Although you're going to have to say the bracha of Amoitzi and Birkas Hamazon, but you're not going to say the bracha of Netilas Yadayim, which is interesting. First bracha we are omitting, we wash our hands, we don't say. That's only if you eat less than an egg volume.
That goes back to the potato.
You still have to wash your hands.
It goes back to the Seder.
Right? But you don't say the bracha on Netilas Yadayim. And then you'll eat a small piece of bread. You'll say Amoitzi, and afterward you'll say the grace after meal. But meaning that the obligation to say Amoitzi and the grace after meal doesn't go away. But if you didn't eat any bread, rather you ate other types of food that are not from the family of the grain family, oats, spelled rye, and wheat, barley, not from that Dogon family. Or even if you ate a lot of it, you did not fulfill your obligation of Seudas Shabbos. So what is a meal? A meal has to be from the Dogon family.
Fish?
No. Wheat, either wheat or barley, oat, rye, or spelt. One of these 5.
They have to wash.
So there's an important to wash. That's why there's chalas. That's why people take chalas. You need to have chalas for Shabbos, so you can eat a little bit of bread on Shabbos to fulfill that obligation.
Right.
Minhag Chabad, the custom of Chabad, is, so again, you're not fulfilling your obligation by eating on Shabbos rice. It's not for a part of Minhag Dagan. It's not oat, not rye, and it's not spelt. To just do the mitzvah of eating 3 meals on Shabbos, you make sure you eat a wash and eat a little bit of bread.
Right.
Chabad custom is not to eat bread in Suda Shlishis. Although they do it here.
Yeah, they do it all
They do it here.
I've been to.
But you can taste something like a piece of cake.
Right.
Or, this is answers what you just said before, that if you eat an important food like meat or fish
Right.
or fruit, it's good enough for Suda Shlishis, for the third meal. Why? Because the pasuk that teaches us that we need 3 meals is, like we said before, about the manna, that the word hayom came 3 times.
Right.
But on the third time, when the pasuk says hayom, it says hayom lo. Today you will not find it in the field. So Moshe Rabbeinu instructing the Jewish people, he said to them, now you're in the desert, every day you find manna. You go outside your tent, you find the manna. Find the manna. So, but on Friday, you're going to find, when you come home, you'll find that you have double. For Shabbos also, because Shabbos you're not going to find it in the field. So, if you look at the pasuk, the way the pasuk is designed, it tells you, Vayema Moshe said, Ichlu hayom, today you should eat it. Today